Yo.
Hey, yo, this episode 6. We about to lock in.
No limits on what we could have been.
Hey, know that.
313 John.
Hey, JVL Josh, man, what's up?
I see his podcast. You know
episode
that.
6, let's get it.
So we talking life today, man.
Hey,
Let's talk life. Let's talk life, man.
What about life, man?
Man, what's the craziest thing you done experienced?
Like, in my life, like, so far?
Yeah, so far. I mean, we young, but you know, like the youngest, not even the youngest, but the most craziest experience that you've
like so far in my life. Yeah. I mean, like you said, we only been alive so long. It's not too much like I can like really attest to, but I can't say when like the most craziest things that happened to me. Like I was in 6th grade and I got diagnosed with something called nephrotic syndrome. You're familiar with that is?
Not sure, no.
So
I remember who was going through it, but I never explained to me.
Yeah, basically what nephrotic syndrome is like basically my nephrotic. Okay. Yeah, so basically my kidneys were failing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in the 6th grade. Wow. Yeah. And basically what a lot of protein was spilling inside my bloodstreams from outside my kidneys. And it was really affecting me. It was really detrimental. I was getting like really chronic.
Was it fatal?
I mean, if it got like to a very bad,
it didn't get there.
It didn't get there. Like
okay.
It wasn't there like that. My point, but if it wasn't taken care of as fast as it was, or like at that point, like it could have been like much worse. Like some people who have like kidney failure, they go into like dialysis and like they had to be hooked into a machine and stuff like that. So I feel like that was one of the craziest things that happened to me. Basically, like I was inside the hospital. I was in a lot of grave pain. I had to go on site on steroids.
That was what happened when you had like the puffed up cheeks.
Yes, exactly. So like in 6th grade, like people were so confused. Like how come I got so big? Like my face was swelling up, my whole body swelled. I actually got like real big and like quote unquote fat. And it was like people like were real confused. Like what happened? Yeah. Like what happened? Like I had to explain to people like I'm on steroid and stuff. And like it was like really depressing to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, so look, I got a question for you. Like when you was in the school, like what was that? You said 6th grade.
It was like I think it was
6th grade. I mean, I know we was cool, but we wasn't like that cool, and I wasn't with you like on a day-to-day basis or talking to you like that much. Was like, did you feel like you was being like mistreated or being bullied or people was laughing at you? I mean, because I know to a certain extent, like some people in our friend group kind of did do a little bit of like.
But that's different though, because it's your friends.
I mean, it's your friends, but I still would to me like in my heart probably I would feel some type of way about that.
I mean, honestly, me being so young, I feel like it did affect. I wouldn't call it bullying, but I feel like it was kind of like quote unquote like a playful poking fun.
Yeah,
it's like yeah. So it was kind of like it kind of hurted to me because I've always been athletic.
Probably was.
Yeah, I've always been athletic and I was always been in shape in my whole life. So it was kind of like unnatural to me to be so big and people look at me a certain type of way. So it kind of felt like unnatural to me. So I could say it kind of felt like some people was poking fun.
Yeah, because like in the moment you feel like dang, yeah, they just talking about me and stuff like that. But when you see something for a different perspective, that's why I want to talk life. You see stuff from different perspective, and after you start to live, like, hey, after you know what, that was like they was really like just, effing over me. That was just like just kind of, taking a dump on me,
bro. And what really messed me up, bro. Like I remember this one time. Shout out Jeremiah.
Why you laughing?
No, but look, Jeremiah English.
Okay.
I was in. It was at lunch. It was like lunchtime, and I was sitting across on the lunch table from him, and he was like, "Is that Joshua?" Like, no, that's not Joshua. I'm sitting here looking like people like really don't recognize me no more, and like that joke was like, huh?
I was like that. I know that kind
exactly.
Of
like it really hurt. I'm like, dang.
I mean, I always knew it was you,
like people don't even like. Don't recognize me anymore. Like that don't really hurt it, bro. Like it was like really like it took a toll on me because like it's really people that I've known my whole life can't recognize me no more. It's like it really like showed me like, dang, this was what people like really have to go through on a daily basis, bro. Like
and imagine if it's like a situation where that you can't change it, like a deformity of deformity,
some type of ability, special ability or something.
Special
like
ability, autism, any like the things where I'm not gonna do the movements because that's kind of disrespectful, but like where you
kind of awful.
Got some ailments or some things that are kind of iffy with you. That's
Yeah, bro. Like people have to go through that on a daily basis. But like no, that junk was like really crazy to me. Like my life felt like it was completely different. Like I was real sick.
That was a life changing thing.
Yeah, that was really life changing. Like it getting to me now, like it made me like think a little bit differently. I'm gonna talk about that later. But to you, like, what's something like that really crazy happened to you? Like, what's the most craziest experience you ever had?
That's crazy. It's the craziest thing happened to me. That's crazy. The craziest thing that happened to me today, I can remember like just off the top of my head. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I think the pandemic really was I think that was crazy, bro. Like in the moment we just thinking like we got a big break, you know, that we gonna just be off for about 2 weeks, and that junk turned into like the
rest of the school year.
Yeah, rest of the 2 year, and then it turned into another school year that was on and off, and then it turned into another one for me.
Exactly.
For me, yeah,
because
I haven't been to school basically almost in like 3 years, you know, because
Right.
I was doing online. And I mean, so to a certain extent, bro, I feel like the online thing and being in the house, even though I've gotten out and being able to do the podcast, done music, you know, produced a couple songs and this and that, I feel like being in the house the majority of a lot of my time, you know, whether it's sleeping, working, whether I'm, you know, just being there, kind of just looking at that one space, it kind of like drains you,
right?
You know, and like it's a certain thing that it does to your brain, bro. Not that it's like I'm like sick or mentally ill now, but I feel like, yeah, next year I'm coming to school.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
coming to school.
And then you ain't got a choice, no way. They
yeah,
take
right.
Away.
Shout out Depsa.
Yeah, shout out Depsa.
Yeah, but I'll say that. Probably the pandemic, man. I didn't think I was gonna probably experience, you know, like having to go do that type of thing, because in the moment, like like I said, we think we was gonna have like a 2-week break or something like that. We'll be right back. You know, I remember I was in Polk class. Shout out Charles Polk, my man's Mr. Polk, our math teacher in 8th grade.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, this one actually probably gonna be worse than the flu. Like it's gonna take out more people than the flu.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm just saying, like, yeah, I mean, God got our back.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
But there's a lot of people that said that or didn't take the vaccination or this and that
read the
gone.
Consequences of it.
Yeah, they reaped.
Bro, the pandemic was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But honestly, I feel like the pandemic was more of a blessing to me than it was a curse.
Yo, oh yeah. See, okay, see, you know I gotta
go ahead.
You know, can I get a piece of candy?
Oh yeah, come on. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
What you want? You want some M&Ms or
yeah,
Snickers?
Let me get an M&M real quick.
I got you. Here you go.
Yep. All right. Buddy. So I mean, I feel like what was it you were saying? It was a blessing.
Yeah, it was more of a blessing.
The pandemic allowed a lot of people that wasn't necessarily on top of their stuff.
Can I get one?
To be able to do stuff, you know. All right, I'm talking with stuff in my mouth, but
here you go.
Pandemic allowed a lot of people to double down on a lot of activities that they didn't necessarily get to do, whether they was doing corporate, school, or whatever it was. See, people probably think I've been producing for a long time, music, but I started 2020 in April. You know, I downloaded Serato Studio. I used to always do GarageBand stuff like that when I was younger, but I didn't take it serious.
Right.
I actually want to be like a producer professionally until the pandemic, and I saw like, I'm really Kanye with this ish, you know, like for real. I feel like I seen a lot of people mention my brother, Mark, my boy Money Intangibles. He doubled down on that. I see he got that going during the pandemic. Yep. It's a lot of people that had the mindset and got the ability to do stuff because they had so much time on their hands.
Right.
What did you double down on?
See, me, I've always had a passion for like business and real estate. But
he's good.
Yeah, for real though. But during the pandemic,
shout out Eminem.
Yeah, shout out M&M's. But during the pandemic, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really doing quote unquote business. I wasn't really on my quote unquote P's and Q's. But what I did benefit from the pandemic was I got more in tune with what was going on in the outside world.
Okay.
Like, as
spiritually.
I could say like spiritually or like politically. Or like stuff that's going on like in the economy and stuff like that. I got more like sound with that. And that was like greatly beneficial because now like leading up to now I have stuff to talk about. Or appreciate you. I have stuff to talk about or things that I could relate to everything or things I could relate to other people about. Mm-hmm. And that's something I wouldn't have been able to do like pre-COVID or pre-pandemic. Now I feel like during the pandemic you were either forced to do something or you just lazy. You were just a slacker. Like me, I couldn't just sit there and do nothing. Even though I wasn't like making no money at the time or anything like that, I was like bettering myself mentally. Yeah. And like now I have stuff to talk about.
Really I feel like with money, it'll all go away if you don't have the mindset to keep the money.
Right.
It's not the money that keep the money going. It's the mindset that keeps the money flowing.
Right.
Ooh. Hey, bro, I just came up with that on the spot. I'm not even a rapper. I'm not even a rapper.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
But no,
but like it's really like that. Like to a certain extent, I know a lot of billionaires, a lot of rich people. They say they make their money work for them, and not they work for their money no more. You know, like they put in all their work. And you saying like for example, you saying that I had to develop this type of mindset to get to here,
right?
Get to here, have a spiritual awakening, and this and that to become this is a good thing because a lot of times I feel like with God, and I know a lot of people we get a lot of flack for mentioning God in the Bible, but that's just how we was raised. The Bible, a lot of times, you know, you'll see throughout it, it's not what the journey is. It's what it takes to. No, not even that. It's not even what it takes. It's what you learn on the journey to get to where you're going, the destination you're going, that prepares you to stay in that place that you're going. God ain't gonna put you in no place that He know that you're not gonna be able to stay in.
Hey,
feel me?
Hey, for real.
That's misleading. God ain't never trying to mislead you. That is the person that's always trying to lead you in the right way.
Exactly.
Satan is the bearer of confusion, the Lord of confusion, or whatever you want to call it, creator of chaos.
Right.
So, yeah, that's a good thing. Like it's not about like having to just, we just working right now, because if you're not working on the right thing, then you're not going nowhere.
Exactly. You just stay in the same spot.
You just stay in the spot.
It's like running in place.
Right. I heard Denzel say, Denzel Washington, that is, you can have motion and not be going nowhere. A treadmill, you run on the treadmill and everything, but you're not going. Like you practicing, but you're not necessarily
going. You're not doing nothing with it.
Don't mistake progress or moving forward for progress. You know, progression. Progression is when you continue to get to a different level, continue to get to a level, and you actually moving.
And you keep
forward,
doing it.
And you learn new things. It's not just moving. You know.
Exactly. Like all the richest people in the world, they still making money. Like they got all these like passive incomes. Like they could just sit at home for a whole year and they still be getting money. Just keep on rolling. But I want to relate to that, like with the whole mental thing you was talking about. So how could you say from like, let's say like your youngest point in your life that you have consciousness of. Okay. So now, how was your mindset changed? Like, do you feel like it's changed positively, or like are you still kind of getting there? So how was your mindset changed, like for the better?
My mindset has changed. The latest I can remember back is like, say like 5. Yeah, I mean, back then all I cared about was being Buzz Lightyear and toys and Spider-Man and wrestling, and doing the
John Cena,
John Cena and people. But I feel like as you grow up, the more you know, like you used to say, the more you start to fear. But at the same time, you become more serious. You know, have to double down on, like I'm saying this word a lot. That's the word of the episode, doubling down. I had to double down on what you believe in, what you do, because everything's becoming more serious and people expect more out of you. The older you get, you know, people expect more out of you. You know, my dad, like, he used to tell me a lot of times, playtime, it's over. You know, it's
getting real.
It's about to get real. And that's why I was saying in episode 4, what was that, influences, that it's really better to figure out a little something that you're gonna do now. So when it comes around, or when it's actually time to do something, you have something to show, something to do, or actually something to grow forward that you've been working on for years with support behind you. You know, because it's only gonna get hard. But back to the point that you were trying to make. I feel like, a lot of the things that changed with me have turned into having to make things happen instead of make myself laugh, or you know, like we still have fun, but you matured. It's about maturity. It's growing up and having to really be accountable for things now. You know, like if I do something wrong, I gotta take accountability for it. Now I'm a young man. I'm going into being a grown man phase where I'm gonna have to handle my own bills, take care of my own business, you know, everything. With some of that we both are doing right now, which is a good thing. That's like my point, like I've been making. Right. You know, double down on what you're doing in the moment. What you're doing right now is getting serious. Right. But the fun thing has kind of went out the window, went to the back, because fun don't make no money a lot of times. Right. You know, well, I ain't gonna say that, because I found producing and this right here fun and
Yeah, but like the whole party,
the whole like foolish fun, like
the
just
foolish
being,
fun. You ain't
like,
making money off that.
Yeah,
but
just partying. You know,
Yeah.
so, now that, I mean, some people do make money off partying.
Yeah,
but
'cause
that's not our
that's
niche.
not our agenda. What we doing?
Yeah.
But no, me. I got way more mature. People that know me from like kindergarten or any time like before like my maturity, they know I was very, very, very
Playful.
playful and childish. And
But we all was
yeah, I
playful.
mean, like, yeah, but like I was very playful. I couldn't take nothing serious. I was always getting in trouble, always getting kicked out of class, always doing XYZ.
I think I was worse than you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you was worse than me for sure. You was for sure worse than me.
But do you feel like them people used to be picking on me, bro?
I mean, they was probably
Yeah, but
they was probably
like,
taking you more serious because their dad worked at the school.
But
So they was probably taking you more serious.
Yeah, I was about to say they taking me more serious. Like I ain't gonna lie. If any grown people watching this, anybody that's older than me watching this, yeah, y'all probably whooped me before, you know, because I've been suspended more times I can count on my hand. Well, some of them was pointless reasons of stuff I didn't have to get suspended for, maybe related to prejudiceness and racism, a little bit of being racist,
A little bit of both.
you know,
A little
but
something.
sometimes I used to be acting up, and we all make mistakes. But
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the suspension is not necessarily the way. But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Like, no, that's what's up. Because I was always so playful. I know, cause me and you, like, after preschool, we didn't have that many classes together. But
Yeah, we fell apart.
yeah, we fell apart. Bro. I'm so glad we rekindled. But no, like main point, like
Rekindle?
yeah, huh?
Rekindle.
Yeah, rekindled. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's like my mental maturity got much better. I had a more hunger and a more focused goal. I knew what I wanted to do. Even now, sometimes I struggle like my end goal, what I want to do. Like sometimes I debate if I even want to go to college or not. Maybe if I want to like go straight to work or like in terms of like my managing my own business, some type of entrepreneurship. Like I said earlier, you know, I'm like into real estate and marketing and branding and stuff like that. So I mean, like,
Yes, sir.
I struggle with that. Then I struggle like, okay, maybe I do want to college. I want to go for the experience and like, cause you know I play sports too. So
Yeah,
like,
it's not just the learning part. That's the college. It is the learning, but learn how to be an adult, networking. It's everything. Like
you meet so many much people that you wouldn't meet
Yeah.
if you didn't go to college. But I'm still battling that. But no, my mental maturity has got a lot better. My mindset, yeah, GVO.
Yeah.
GVO. But no, my mindset has definitely got like much better. So it's like, no, I know how to handle certain situations better that I wouldn't have handled before in the past. Like certain like how to handle certain situations with a female.
oh, especially conflict.
With conflict, you definitely. Because back in the day, like conflict, like if somebody was mad at me or wanted to fight, like I would have handled that so differently. Like let's just get straight to it. But now, like sometimes I still get like to that like aggravated point, but like it takes more, like more for you to push my buttons. I know how to control myself.
Yeah, a lot of self control. Like most of the time when people messing with you, they be just as scared as you. So when it comes down to it, if they ain't put their hands on you yet, and it's just words.
It's words, bro.
It's words, man.
Yeah, I know. We had a argument with that about that. You know, hey, shout out Taylor. Shout out Taylor. Yeah. We had a little argument about that. Like words, just words. Like even if somebody say something to you, like that don't mean they actually gonna do it. Or that don't mean it's true. Like let's say somebody
When they
walk
do
up
it,
to you.
that's
Go
different. About how you
like so.
but,
Let's say
you know,
somebody walk up to you and call you the B word, or like start cussing you out, or a white person call you the N word, something like that. Like okay, that's cool. Like them words is words, but unless you about to act on it, that's a whole completely different thing.
Yeah,
the thing is being able to control yourself.
Right. I'll say like this, bro. Like I just thought about saying like a white person said that to me, the N word, you know, call me a Negro or a nigger or whatever it is, bro. I feel like when nowadays you got it's with maturing, you become more conscious and think about stuff more, bro. If I hit him back or something like that, and say we in Royal Oak like we are right now,
right?
He say we in Royal Oak or something like that. Oh yeah, and I hit him back. And it's a cop right around the corner. He come out, start just blasting.
He gonna look at you because you the aggressor.
To a certain extent, I'm the aggressor. He said a word to me.
Exactly.
And in the country you have, at least in the United States, you have the freedom of speech. You feel me? So like it's words, man. Just you know, let it go. Like if somebody put their hands on you, let them know. You know, if they in your crib or in your house and y'all in the you know, like a more of a sacred area or little whatever you know you want to call them, y'all in closed doors. Okay, handle it how you want to handle it. But
bro,
if you out in public, man, don't. You can say whatever you
don't
want to
make
say
irrational
to somebody.
decisions, bro.
Yeah, just off of somebody words, bro. It came out their mouth, bro.
Yeah.
So if they spit on you, I ain't gonna. That's
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody spitting on you. I ain't gonna lie. You got all rights to just die. Yeah, bro. Handle your business. Somebody spit on you. I ain't gonna lie. That's completely different. That's just like downright disrespectful. But nah, I couldn't like.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't let that slide. Me personally, nah, I couldn't do that.
I'm still somebody spitting on you.
No, like that's OD
Like if I
disrespectful.
Yeah, man.
I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
I don't care if you spit on me. You got to handle it.
Yeah, me and you just had to just thug that out. Really,
yeah, just had to thug it out real fast. We'll be good later on, but that's just thug that out.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
What's the deal?
So I know we was talking about how like it's been a change in mindset from younger to now, but
right.
How would you say your expectations and standards for like people or just in general have changed?
So like standards for life or like standards for life people or like
all of it. Just
or myself.
Give me the whole nine.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie. I can say a lot of times with my expectations or standards, like when I was younger, I tolerated more things from people than I should have. Okay. Where I tolerated more things for myself that was.
In what way? What would you say?
Like I say in a disrespectful type way from other people, and more of a self-inflicted thing to myself.
Okay.
From other people, like the disrespect thing. Like I would take a lot of disrespect. Like a lot of times I think it's funny or like the game, but nowadays just like I ain't gonna lie. That whole little joke, I wouldn't let that happen to me. Or like personally, if that was me, that honestly that really kind of opened my eyes. Like honestly, that's something that some stuff you shouldn't just like allow like some type of disrespect from people.
like we were just saying the whole spitting thing. That's
exactly
that's not happening.
That could happen. And like I say the self-inflicted thing. A lot of times, what I did was like I wouldn't take care of myself as well as I do now. In terms of like let me think for example, like I don't know, some bitch was like just washing my face or cleaning my nails, like just being just something simple, like just something that everybody should be able to do. Like I wasn't doing that. Like I was self-inflicting, like not taking care of myself. And my expectations and standards for myself now, like I gotta say tip top. I gotta make sure myself look good. You know what I'm saying? Like
smell good, look good, stay clean.
All that. Like I just can't not do that. Like, shout out to Cam. Shout out to Cam.
Yeah, that was on the last episode. Cam and Nadia. Shout out them.
Yeah, shout out them
on that
out.
episode. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like my standards, like I had to my self-inflicted, like make sure I hold myself up to a higher standard of taking care of myself and make sure I'm on my P's and Q's.
Putting yourself first.
Putting myself first, yep. And then with other people, like not tolerating certain things that they would say or not tolerating like disrespectful. Cause like I'm not about to be disrespectful to nobody for no reason. So like I wouldn't just like tolerate that.
I always meet everybody with usually the utmost respect, bro. So yeah. I expect that back for real.
So what can you say like your standards or expectations change? How?
Same thing, man. I feel like like not even to sound narcissistic or just like real arrogant, but I feel like I'm one of like the realest people that anybody could really be cool with or be really met. Like if I really like you, like I've said this before.
Right.
If I really like you, it's like most of the time it almost won't be nothing I won't do for you. That makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing that's that's against my morals or like what do you call it? Dehumanizing or something like that's taking my dignity. But yeah, like I'll pretty much do anything for you, bro. If I really love you, whether it's platonic or whatever it is, man, for real. But I feel like my expectations for people, if you're not gonna be real with me or really like about me for real, because if I'm about you, I'm about you 100%, bro. If you're not gonna be about me 100%, it's like I really don't rock with you, bro.
Yeah,
because
the type of person
and
you
I
are.
almost get that to everybody. That's people that's not my friend. I meet everybody with the utmost respect, bro. Somebody asked me on the street, and I really see it in them, like $10. I got it. You got it, bro. Like, cause I'm just that type of person. I'm real genuine, so I expect that back from people. When the people don't do that, it really like irritates me, man. And don't use this as a sign to get back at me or a get back, bro. Cause you gonna get cut off for real. Cause I don't rock with people that's not real, bro.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be real with me if I can't have a conversation with you that's
genuine,
and without have it having to be negative and it's positive, then I don't want to talk, bro. Like I'm not gonna do it, bro. I got better things to do. I can make some money. I could be podcasting. I could be
Making beats, producing.
Yeah, giving my mama a hug, giving somebody else some love. You know, it's
something
you know?
positive that's like that matters. And I also want to point out the fact, like you said, like you just a good person, like you real. Like you saw somebody that was worth it on the street, like you just give them $10 because you just a real person like that.
Yeah.
But I want to point out the fact, like you know how we the lady Rose we helped out, like we helped her across the street.
The
lady Rose,
Right,
and
right.
some people gave some backlash on it, like y'all just doing the bare minimum or stuff like that. It's like, I mean, like we only can do the bare minimum. We not rich yet.
Yeah,
we
wasn't.
Can't take her off the street or nothing like that.
Yeah,
but we just did
did
what we had to do, and she was okay with everything. We got her some food, something to drink, and everything.
This is life experience episode, so we might as well just give the little story, man.
Yeah.
So we were out. What was we doing? We was searching for food or whatnot.
No, we was riddling people.
Riddling. We
give them money if they got it
give them
right.
money if they got it right. We was trying to see how smart people were, and we just happened to see this elderly lady just on the street. I mean, not on the street, but sitting down on the street corner, in Royal Oak, man, and she came up to us. Was like, no, I think we went up to her.
We went up to her because she was sitting down.
Yeah, I was like, she was sitting down. I think it was like, do you need some money or something like that? No, she was like, no, I don't want your money. Like, I'll get y'all like $10 if y'all can just walk me across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, bet, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
And we was like, we don't need your money. We help you across the street.
Right.
But like,
we walk across the street for free. It's no problem. But I feel like we just wanted to document that, like, you know, for
Not the positive.
Yeah, not to like, oh yeah, we're such great people, or we just so full of ourselves. We the greatest people in the world, but we just want to document this, you know, show that we do help people, show people what they should be doing and lead a perfect example. This podcast is to lead a perfect example. It's not to be like narcissistic or just you know, just real gullible or whatever it is, but it's to teach, to show people right, and you know, show stuff from our side. And we got a lot of backlash from actually trying to document something good that we was doing, you know.
Right.
But so we walked across the street. It was a very slow process, but that's fine. We didn't have nothing but time. We walked across the street. We get her to Starbucks because she was supposedly meeting her brother there, but her brother never came. She wanted some food, so we got her some food. We bought her some food. We got documented that too. You know, just leading people the right way, show people the right way. And I almost felt like a spirit was telling me to record that. So I'm not gonna let nobody tell me that wasn't right to do. You know, it's like, oh, y'all doing the bare minimum. No, I mean, we just leading a good example.
Positive example.
You just interpreted it wrong. So
yeah, I mean,
we got her some food, two sandwiches, something like that from Starbucks. You know, it's not cheap either. I'm not complaining about it though. She wanted some orange juice. We got her some orange juice. We waited there for her because she was like, I appreciate y'all. Y'all can go ahead and go. And I was like, you sure? Because I don't seem like your brother coming.
You don't see like nobody coming, man.
So we waited an extra 20 minutes. And she was like, yeah, all right, yeah, y'all can go ahead, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and remember,
but the sad part is, I came back the next day.
She was
still where you woke. She was still there,
sitting inside that Starbucks.
It's crazy, man. For real,
it's sad, bro. It's like a lot of time. Like it's funny because the slight little backlash we got from it. It was like, how can you be mad at somebody that's actually trying to do something? Like we taking a step, we taking a leap that not everybody's doing. Like I guarantee, if the people that said something was in a same situation, they wouldn't have done it. They probably would have just looked at them, kept walking, kept going. But I mean, we got two different lives, bro. Like we got two different goals. We trying to be positive. We trying to leave a footprint. We gonna help who we can help. Like, yes, we did the bare minimum. Yes, we walked across the street. Yes, we bought some food. I don't even feel like it was
the bare minimum. We're not rich,
bro. Bro. I mean,
if both of us do got, you know, we get our fair share of money.
Exactly, you know, but we not no rich YouTuber that can just change somebody's whole life.
I'm Mr. Beast, and I'm about to give you just $1 million. That's about to buy you a house and get you. No, we can't do that yet.
Can't do that yet.
Bro.
Yet.
You know that.
No, we did what we could. No. Forget the bare minimum. We did the most we could for her. And right. it was such a good experience talking. She's talking, I'm gonna buy y'all two. I'm gonna buy y'all some hoopties.
She gonna buy
some hoopties. Talking about she gonna buy some cars. And it gonna be all paid off and
make sure y'all got your license.
Yeah, y'all can drive. Y'all can drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good experience, man. Like,
I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing about no backlash, man. For real.
Like no, we did what we were supposed to do. She was happy at the end of the day. We was happy that I feel like we left the imprint on her, bro. Because I can see the smile on her face, bro. So like, I don't want to hear none of that.
But positive, I don't want anything but nothing positive about that. People should be thanking us. Now that's not like I said, that's not what we want. It was a good thing we did, man.
Yeah.
Nothing. We don't want nothing back from it.
Yeah, but I mean, related to that, so do you feel like something like how do you feel like how you were raised kind of like influenced you to like to do positive things? Like, cause I know it's like this is life experience. So like how like from when you were raised, like what shaped you and sculpted you to be like how you are now?
I think I got taught a lot of life lessons early.
Mm.
Like I didn't understand back then what I was being taught and the certain things that I was getting put instilled in me, but they was like little lessons that now I can see because I'm mature and I see stuff from different perspectives. Yeah. Like I know a lot of kids are complaining about having to get whoopings or getting taps or getting legums or whatever it is, discipline, whatever it is, you know. Like I mean, it's a difference between getting abused or traumatized and being disciplined. Yeah, I got fairly disciplined, and I feel like it was for the better because a lot of times I was doing stuff that at the time when I was little, I guess it was like cool and it seemed like it was funny, but over time, like if you do this on the street or you do this out in the real world and you this grown, like you might end up not be living no more. You might be might get disrespected. You know, might not get everything you need coming to you, whatever it is, like because of how you acting right now. So a lot of little lessons, they make sense now. Like stumping up the stairs, no, try it again. Go try. Nope. You want to stump? Try it again. And you just keep repeating it like
until you get it right.
And you know what that lesson is? That's being respectful. That you in somebody else's house, they brought you into the world, and you walking up, you stepping up the stairs and doing stuff like that.
It's like slamming a door.
Yeah. You're like, come on now. Like it's not about at the time what you learning. I mean, what was being put on you. It's about what you in the process. Or what you end up becoming. Being, I just said that like it's what you went through on the journey to getting where you at is what's gonna keep you there. Respect, having gratitude, being thankful for things, being grateful, all that. They all come together to make you the person that you are.
Right.
So how would you relate to that or you know, you can give your own side of it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just put it like this.
I know Eddie and you know, I know they raised you well.
Yeah, they raised me good. Like, bro, like I'm gonna just put it like this. My parents are older.
Yeah.
I'm not
I feel like it's for the better though.
Exactly. And a lot of times, like people, like let's say I'm 15. People my age, like it's people that are like parents are just now getting in their 30s or still in their 20s, and y'all see how the kids act, and just look at their parents. Look how their parents act. Look how their parents raised.
And it's not necessarily their fault. It's like they don't even really know.
They don't know better.
They haven't had. They didn't even had perspective to be a parent. They have perspective to tell them all that they went through and stuff like that. And if they really didn't went through nothing or they've been kind of mess ups, then they can't really tell you nothing.
Exactly. We said this on the other episode. We said a kid can't teach a kid how to be an adult. Like me, my parents are older, so they've experienced almost anything a younger parent
under
has
the
experienced.
Sun.
Twice, 3 times. My dad was talking about this.
Quadruple.
Exactly. He was talking to me about this the other day. Like
I didn't went through this 3 times, and I thought I wasn't gonna never go through it again.
He said almost exact same. He said I done been through that so many times. I experienced it so many times, so I know know what to experience it from it. Now with younger parents, let's say a parent that maybe only in their 30s, they only experienced a couple times, so they really know how to go through it. But what you gonna say?
Yeah, you're like your daddy, like he had been through something. Like and I feel like I got the Holy Ghost in me now.
Yeah,
your dad and went through something. Like the first time he failed, second time he failed, third time he's still failing. But like the fourth time, like he done been through stuff. He's older now, has so much wisdom that it's like I done been through this so many times. I done been through it 10 different ways that I can tell you like, no, that's that, no, that's that right there, and then. If we do that, or if we do this, then you will be like this, and like exactly. It's like it's so much wisdom with that comes with being older.
That age, it sculpted me. It's sculpted and it's still sculpted me to be the better.
Yeah, you're not done,
better,
bro.
I'm not done. That better young man I'm gonna be. Like my dad has so much knowledge and wisdom in his head. Like he's a pastor. He be like he know the word. And besides that, he's a mentor. Like people look up to him as a father. Like my dad has 4 children, but he has hundreds of people that look up to him.
Right. Like he's a father figure.
He's a father figure to many people, right. Bro.
I bet he got a lot. Did he get a lot of Father's Day gifts?
I don't know. I know he got a lot of greetings for sure.
Yeah,
some cars too.
Some people
like that sculpted me into like to be the better person that I am now, like that wisdom that I received, like even from my mom not as old as my dad, but she has the age on, like she has experienced certain things that I would never imagine, like that not a lot of people can say they experience. And people like say like I seen this post the other day on Instagram, was like, and y'all parents, like y'all parents are so old. My parents still in their 30s, still in their 20s. Like, yeah, it shows. That's exactly why you act the way you act now, because your parents don't got no wisdom and ain't teaching you nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's really bold. Like people like these parents, they bring their kids into the world so early, and they really have no type of recognition or experience or anything like that. But like it is messed up. But I do want to like relate a point. Speaking of parenting, you know the how abortion just got banned in the over half of the 50 states. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard it was the Roe versus Wade case.
Yeah, the Roe versus Wade case. Yeah,
I think what it was stating that that like on the federal level, it's not necessarily like legal anymore. I actually no, I don't want to quote it wrong. I think they were saying under the Constitution, there's nothing that mentions abortion being something that's even a factor in the Constitution. So it's nothing that's protecting. There's nothing said about it. There's nothing said about it, negative or positive. So it's like it's not it's nothing in there about it. So it's down to the states to regulate what that is. Now Texas, I already know they're not doing that probably.
Yeah.
But I think the solution, I think they were saying on the news, the solution is like if you're in Texas, something like that, one of them states that's not necessarily going for abortion, you just go to another state and get it done. Okay. It's just like in that state itself, it's not going to be.
It's not legal.
It's not going to be legal.
Yeah.
Michigan is still legal. It's still legal here,
in Michigan.
Yeah, so I think the people mistake the Roe versus Wade case getting overruled doesn't mean that's like it's just all the way illegal now. It's just it's on the state level. I believe it's on the state level, and it's up to the states to decide on what they want to do with it. You know?
Yeah, I didn't know. I appreciate that for you informing me, but like, no, I know they would use like abortion as birth control. Like every time they get pregnant, they'll just like have to.
Oh, you're right. Them two different things.
Yeah, like that it is bold, but I mean that whole like the whole abortion situation, like it's messed up. I mean, I really wish like we didn't have to go. This kind of my already serious moment, like the overturning of the Roe versus Wade thing. Like this my already serious moment. It's messed up. I mean, the whole situation is kind of like it's kind of foul. Like from both sides, it's like it's kind of I don't know. I don't want to say inhumane, but it's kind of inhumane. Like you kind of like ridding the option to people. Like it's kind of messed up. But yeah.
Y'all want more insight on the abortion thing with us and our opinion on it. Like, I mean, it's not the abortion episode, so we ain't gonna go.
Yeah, we go too deep in it, but yeah.
But yeah, go mess with the episode 2 that we started real heavy on abortion on that one. It's on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon,
Apple
Google,
Music, everything.
We everywhere. Yep. Everywhere your grandma will search too. Yeah,
know that.
But I would say my earliest moment. This was according to Metro Detroit News. Listen to this. 3-year-old who was found dead inside a freezer was blind. Family called CPS 13 times this year. So basically, it says the child who's been identified as Chase was blind and suffered multiple disabilities. Fox 2's Jessica Dubnak reports that the boy's family said Child Protective Services have been called 13 times this year. According to the report, each time they reportedly weren't able to go or weren't able to get into the home. During a press conference, Detroit police said that the boy had been decomposing when he was found.
What?
So this incident was near the a home on Monta Vista. Monta Vista is a street on Detroit, I guess, in the area of I-96 and Grand River.
So basically, this boy, his body had just been rotting inside the home.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like this topic stuff that we doing is like this topic is like a lot of times so sensitive to me. Because like I told you the other day, like I get so tired of seeing so much sad stuff, sad and negativity. Like I had to unfollow a lot of the news reporting pages. I had to unfollow Say Cheese, and I had to unfollow Metro Detroit News the other day. It was like I was seeing so much sad, negative stuff. It was like really like lowering my vibration, bro. Like that junk, it really was like draining me. And like hearing stuff like that, it's really sad. Like this boy's body is just sitting. He was what, 3 years old?
Yes, 3 years old.
This boy was sitting inside his home, like decomposing. Like the CPS has been called 13 times. They haven't been able to get inside the home. Like CPS can just burst inside your home. They not the police. So just like, you know, it's really messed up. Like I don't. It's so the negativity and the aspect that's inside the world is really bold because a lot of times like people it's hard to get away from it. People like to like feed into it, and a lot of times people like will repost
repost or something. You know,
Did you hear about that one boy who the babysitter killed the 1-year-old boy and say he had
what?
The baby. So the mom left the 1-year-old boy with the babysitter, and the babysitter literally like beat the kid to death. He was having brain problems. He was bleeding out his ears and stuff. And she talking about he had an allergic reaction to soap. And they took him to the hospital. Like, this baby has been getting beaten. Like it's messed up, bro. The world is so wild. And I just kept seeing people repost it and kept seeing people
it's like I know y'all trying to keep people informed on what this and that is, bro, but it's like y'all almost like spreading just bad news. And
yeah, bro, like I understand. If it
wasn't for us having all you see is page and have to promote ourselves and actually being like people that got a brand, bro, I wouldn't have. So social media to a certain extent, I know for some people it's like draining.
It's really draining, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's so social media is like completely negative.
That's wild,
bro. Are you serious? Yeah, bro. Like that's a are you serious moment, bro. Like
yeah, man.
That's junk sad, bro. Like it's really like.
You say he beat the kid to
it's like
no, I don't let it go.
Talk about that, but social media is like extremely detrimental, bro. Like in the amount of time the average person spends on social media, I think I looked it up. I did it for my IB project. It was like each person spends like at least 9 hours a day on their phone. So just imagine how many negative tweets or negative posts somebody could see on their phone within them 9 hours.
I was about to say people are way more negative than positive. Yeah, but that's like a fact.
That's just all it is to it, bro. Like, but no, though, like. I don't know. I'm tired of negativity, man.
Yeah, man. I'm come on. Can we? Everybody just be more positive, bro.
Just
Please,
positive,
everybody
bro.
can just
push on positive.
Just be more positive,
man.
Bro.
Yeah, pushing positivity.
Yeah, push positivity.
Pushing positivity. I don't like that. I might start something with that.
Yeah, might start something with that. Yeah, GVO.
Good vibes only. But no, pushing positivity, man. But
before this episode end or whatnot, this episode 6, and we got a shout out.
Oh yeah, we got a shout out. Jules. Hey, you know, so. We reached out to this girl. John met her on this app we be on called You, but we be debating it, talking about the podcast on there. You know, she liked what we was doing. Shout out Art, like he said, and she made us some wristbands and some bracelets. So if y'all could, I don't know if y'all could see it. I have to get a little closer to the camera. She made us some bracelets. John got his name on it. Yeah, she made me this little necklace right here. I got it on right now.
It's fire.
She made me this like these little African beads. But no, I appreciate her. She tapped in with the brand. She sent us some. But no, her link gonna be in the description. Y'all gotta go tap in with her. She got some fire stuff in there. So know that.
Yep.
We gonna tap y'all boys in. Know that.
Yep. And that was episode 6. I mean, I'm gonna leave out with a message for sure though. Like, cause this is life experiences. I'm gonna help y'all out and give y'all
Let me hear it, man. Let me hear it.
Sam Smith gets to sing a great song about stay with me. That goes straight to power rotation on a mainstream radio station. If I sing that same song, stay with me, limited bandwidth. Because our violence isn't the threat, our love is.
This Tank, by the way. Tank, the R&B singer. Shout out Tank.
Our family separated. It's fine. It's perfect. The man staying with his family and raising his kids and pouring into his woman. That's a threat.
In the black community.
You're about to be a preacher. That's... Got it. I feel like that's... Amen. Praise God. Holy Spirit. And that's what R&B stands for, and that's why R&B takes such a back seat. Because we're not promoting the aesthetic.
See, that's a good message right there. Shout out Tank for that. Like, that's some heavy stuff right there.
Yeah, bro. My inference from that is like the positivity is what really get to people, bro.
Yeah.
Like more than like seeing somebody do correctly to society, that's gonna be more detrimental to people simply because that's not what you see all the time, bro. That's not what's common. Like a good father, a good father taking care of his kids, taking care of his wife. That's more of a threat to people than it is a negative person.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you were saying, like with age comes wisdom and stuff like that. My granddad and my father and me and us continue to grow, have generational wealth, and continue to lead down the knowledge that he had to me, to her, to she to he,
your kids.
to my kids and all that. That's scary because we actually growing, and especially in the black community. Them Dems, they don't want us to grow. You know, they
want us to stay surface level, bro.
But even sometimes your own people too.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
But to Tank was, I think he was more, relating that to the more white supremacists and a lot of the elites. You want to call it the elites and the people that's the higher ups and stuff like that. Yeah. It's scary to be able to pass down knowledge, and that's why we having this podcast. We trying to really take our people somewhere, man. We really trying to go somewhere with this.
Yeah.
I want everybody to support us. We on, like I said, we on YouTube, Spotify, all that. If you seeing this, come on, mess with us, bro. Like we trying to make it somewhere. We trying to make it.
We
to
talking
the top.
about the stuff that matter, bro. The stuff that's gonna like push us forward, bro. Like we supporting everybody, bro. Like love gets shown where love gets shown, bro.
Yeah.
So like, what I'm saying, we show love as long as people show love, but no.
Yeah.
Real stuff though. That was episode 6 of the RCS podcast, life experiences.
All that.
You got anything you want to say, bro?
Shout out Money Intangibles. That's my boy Mark Brand. Shout out Lucky's Oil.
Yeah.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
Shout
Leaf
out to
Brand.
Voice Streetwear.
That's my boy Chris Brand.
Lunch Table Talk.
Shout out Malik. Shout out
D-Mac, Kemp, everybody,
Camp,
man. Everybody.
Shout out all of them.
Hey, shout out Camo. Walk at Camo doing all his little
Camo.
music.
Yeah, we probably gonna have Camo here for sure.
Hey, we gonna get Camo on the pod.
sure,
Anybody that's got their own business going on. Shout out Ari. Everybody that's got their own business going on, doing their own thing.
Shout out
bro.
GVO.
Know that
he got something else coming.
Hey, we got something else coming, bro.
Yeah.
That's on the low. Some of the close friends know what it is,
Right.
but know that. Hey,
Shout out my mom. Shout out my dad.
hey, for real though.
Shout out Barack Obama.
Shout out John Cena.
Shout out John Cena. Shout out The Rock.
No, for real though.
Yeah,
but hey, no,
man.
this is episode
Shout
6,
out
bro. I
Cam.
appreciate
Shout
y'all
out
boys tuning in.
Nadia Autumn. Yeah.
Know that, bro.
For
We
real.
appreciate y'all boys for tuning in. It's episode 6. RCS podcast. Life
Special.
experiences. Special, man. Special.